Good afternoon, guys. Are you able to hear me? Perfect. Perfect. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the session, guys. We will get into the trades. It's a very difficult and attritional second half, right? I think after the morning move, there has been no moves at all in the bank nifty. I'm just resetting the charts. Just give me a minute. I am just resetting the chart. So how many of you all actually had the chance to go through my analysis video? If you had a chance to go through the analysis video, you would understand why bank nifty is attritional in second half. I actually have given the cue there as to why bank nifty, if it opens big gap up, right, we will not get any good trade. I have explained the logic there. I hope everyone has had a chance to go through it. Yes, some people are saying yes. Some people are still yet to make up their mind. Yeah. Okay. Now, what is the reason bank nifty is actually not going up? We'll get into, see, I'll try to generate a trade if there is, right? If there is a trade, I will try to generate one. It looks very difficult basis where the markets are poised, and I will explain you why. Right? We'll actually go through the logic as to why there is no trade right now, and then we will try to dig deep into the I'll try to switch between bank nifty and fin nifty today, because I personally feel fin nifty can give one trade to us, right? I personally feel fin nifty can give us one trade, right? And if fin nifty can give us one trade, I would love to take one. Fin nifty can generate one trade, right? So look at the VIX, right? Forget this freak wick which has been caused in the VIX. If you see, right, it opened at 12.05. Markets were going higher, right? VIX was going higher. What does this scenario say? Generally, VIX going higher is always associated with some sort of uncertainty in the market. Whenever markets are uncertain, you don't get good moves on the long side, because with uncertainty, right, people who are in cash market, they don't feel very confident. Good afternoon, Shankar sir. Right, they don't feel confident. So if they are not feeling confident, is there a possibility of holding on to the calls for a longer time, or holding on to the stocks that they are carrying, which again form a part of our index, right, to go long, right? The answer is no. Right, the answer is no. Now that is the first thing. So we don't purely go by only by VIX, right? We don't only go by VIX. We typically tend to look at 2 to 3 things, right? So VIX actually gave a clue that it will be attritional second half. Second thing, right, I will quickly come here on the open interest chart, right? Today is Monday. Open interest, it is too early to see. Sorry, this got logged out. Just give me a minute, guys. Right, just give me a minute. It got logged out, so let me log in again, guys. A standard disclaimer, guys, we use these tools to make our analysis. Given it's your hard-earned capital, please consult your financial advisor before entering any trades, right? We had a good trade in the morning, right? Many mentorship students made good money with IRCTC, which was a positional bet, with M&M, right, that we picked up in the pre-open market, and bank nifty call that we gave, right? I personally would not like to risk a big amount of capital now, because I am seeing second half to be attritional, right? But now let me get in here, right? So I said couple of things today. Due to Memorial Day, the US markets are at a holiday. If you see throughout the day, right, there are no volumes. See, there is this one standard bar, right, with a gap up, post that there is no volume. Look at this, it's thin volume, right? 7 to 8k every 3 minutes, which is very very low for a bank nifty, right? So that is one. There is no volume in the market, right? Because of the Memorial Day holiday in US. Now this is one. If you typically see, right, generally you need option writers to write so that you can cover those, you can push those guys for covering the shorts. Look at, see our psychological levels, right? We always start analyzing from the psychological levels. 44,500 call writer, right? Do you see any fear? Okay, Nick, I'll do it, right? Do you see any fear in the call writer? Are you guys seeing any fear in the call writers? No, right? These guys have no fear. While the market is touching there is no fear, right? There has to be a fear. Put writer is also writing, but not as massively as a call writer, right? This is a call change in OI, this is a put change in OI, right? So if you see 44,500, which is an institutional strike, they are feeling confident that they will defend. Let's come to 44,400. Again the market traded above 44,400, no fear. Again there is no fear, right? There is no fear here as well. 44,300, some sort of fear but stabilized, right? But if you see here, right, call and put writers, put writing has happened more. This is small bits of here and there, right? It is they are covering, but these are retail traders who typically scalp even as option sellers, right? So or they would have made money, right? Let me put it this way, they would have carried these positionally, and once the targets of 44,500 were hit, they were happy with what they were seeing, right? They were happy with what they were seeing. Now if I see this chart, right, clearly there is no volume, right? VIX is actually going contra to everything. When I see this chart, 44,400 and 500, call writers who had entered their position are continuously holding the fort, right? So I can assume 44,500 as a good level where market can actually come and take a pause, right? Market can come and take a pause even if it has to go high. So now for me, right, what is the level where I can aggressively go and enter my call positions or put positions, right? Right now I am again saying there is no entry. The reason is, if you see, right, the market, see again, look at this, this is a very bad candle to form, right? So I would personally recommend, do not enter this market right now. You will get better markets to trade, right? I personally don't like trading such markets where you have a very erratic price action. See, for us, right, I had a couple of levels which I have posted. I want a closing below this, right? So if you see, you need a closing, you don't want buyers to come in. Now this is a support, guys. If the chart is visible, right, let me just expand this chart again. I am saying don't be in a rush to enter. You will get a proper better entry. Do you see this as a support area? Do you see this as a support area? When the rally happened, do you see this as a support area? I'll just lighten this color, guys. Just quickly respond to this one so that I can understand. And okay, this is a good support area, right? When market was going up, there are wicks here. Wicks are typically, wicks as in the shadow below the solid body. These are typically the areas where your buyers are coming in and pushing your market up, especially after this red candle, the selling candle, right? When you see this kind of structure, you can confidently see that people are trying to push the market upside, right? So first time when it came here, it spent some time and went up, again came down, again went up, right? It's a very very little zoom, okay, right? It's a very very slow move up. It's a grinding move up, right? It's a grinding move up. It again came down, took a support here. This time it could not even take out the candle high, so this became an inside swing, again going up but inside swing, right? Now for me the market needs to close above this level 44,460, right? You need a solid body closing above this, or you need a solid body closing below this, right? You need a solid body closing for you to take an entry. Don't see this kind of candle, right? What they will do, if you will see here, right, they will increase the premium of the option, and then they will continue eating this. See, any option writer, right, quick 15-20 points, this one had come down all the way to 289. These are not the kind of entries that an option buyer should make. These are not the kind of entries option buyer should make. Now if you look at this chart, I am just expanding the put chart. Now I am expanding the put chart. Do you see a J hook here? Do you see a J hook here? You see a J hook here? You see a J hook here? It's a clear cut. See again, like we do in indices, right? If you actually think, and only from an intraday standpoint, if you see here, right, look at this. Market is at a discount. This is at a discount. Okay guys, get ready. If you get an entry above 325, above 325, enter. Above 325 we will enter. 330, 345, 350, guys, 388, exit. We have done. This is done. 388, we are exiting. Guys. 60 points done. Anyone entered and exited? Anyone got an entry and exited? How was the trade? How was the trade, guys? Quick entry and quick exit. Okay, it's okay if no one has got, if people have not got it. Yeah, I said, see, 325 I gave a trade, right? It was hitting these levels. It was fast, and this is how the put premiums move. This is how the put premiums move, guys. This is how the put premiums move. I was saying since morning this movement will come. Look at now, let's see where the index is. I said you will get a fast move of 170 points. Do you see 100 points? Good, Manjunath, you did the exit. Yes, this is how, Krishna, see, the put movement is supposed to be fast and free. It's okay, Rajiv, I am still fine. I want you guys to learn right now. Right now, if you see my messages on Catalyst, right, I was very clear. Market is now not a long, it is a short, right? I am saying only for intraday, guys. If I get a trade, I will take a trade on the short side. It's good if people have been able to capture, right? Now the reason why I was saying I don't like long wicks, the moment market was able to go beyond the wick is when I enter. Now I will go to quick, I will go to 1 minute, right? I will go to 1 minute. If you see, this was the wick at 312. We don't enter here, it is not a safe entry. I waited for a movement here, it went up 325, it came down, and then I entered here. I quickly exit. My exit, I said at 388 exit. By the time I could exit, it was 370. It is okay. These are trades where you can't even think of your stop losses. Now why is this? Again, if you think of it, right, people who have entered here, what is the stop loss? Guys, people who have entered here, what is the stop loss? The stop loss is here below 44,370. When the market will move, do you think these shorts, these people who have entered intraday, will they be able to hold on to anything? No, they will not. These are the kind of trades. See, market में आपको, I'm going in Hindi and I will repeat in English. मार्केट में आपको शांति से बैठे रहना है 3:30 बजे तक, 9:15 से 3:30. You have, as an option buyer, you will get 2 or 3 shots. You have to be ready to take those shots. एनालिसिस पूरे दिन करना है, एनालिसिस पूरे दिन करना है, राइट, एनालिसिस पूरे दिन करना है, एनालिसिस पूरे दिन करना है. एंट्री ऐसे ही मिलेगा, एज एन ऑप्शन बायर ऐसे ही एंट्री मिलेगा. डिरेक्शनली वर वी राइट और नॉट, directionally were we right or not? How many guys could get a sense of the direction? If you have got a sense of a direction, you will then be able to take these trades easily once they come. Understand, try to make a sense of the direction first. Directionally you have to understand where the market is trying to grow. Yes, it's a freak movement. The reason it is a freak movement is, if you see, right, this is where people's stop losses are. This is where people's stop losses are, right? So here whenever the stop losses will cut करके शॉर्ट कवरिंग होगा उसका, ठीक है, उसका शॉर्ट कवरिंग बहुत फास्ट होगा. See guys, actually I also feel good that in a live batch I am getting to see some trades which I can show you where analysis actually works, and I personally feel that you guys are also able to. नहीं, now it will not short cover, now we have to wait. See at this level, no, see SL कट गया, नीचे आया, अभी ये कहाँ सपोर्ट ले रहा है, ये ओपनिंग कैंडल पे सपोर्ट ले रहा है, ठीक है. तो अभी मेरे को वेट एंड वॉच करना है. या माय फेवरेट स्वीप कैंडल, यस, माय फेवरेट स्वीप कैंडल इज हैपनिंग, right, this is my favorite sweep candle which is happening. I have to wait here, I will wait and see. Now again I am saying, don't be in a rush to take a trade, guys. Again I am saying, let the setup guide you, let the setup guide you, don't be in a rush to take a trade. See, when you are in front of your terminal, right, there is a itch to make a trade. Every candle, right, you feel like trading. I am saying, don't be in a rush to take a trade, right? Sit very casually, sit, right, sit with a very calm mind. You see everything. Go back to my analysis from yesterday, right? Is it because this time I feel it is not institutional order? See, if you see, there is no follow up, Chirag, there is no follow up here, right? If the reason is there is no volume today, right? Now I will go to, see again, I will go to the advanced chart here where I can see if the volumes were built there, right? My personal guess is it wouldn't have built, right? See, look at this, there is no follow up, there is no follow up, right? One candle. See, this is how today's moves will be. Single candle, single candle. Now it is gonna pain you like anything. For people who are entering late, they will take, yes, FII is on leave today, so there is no volume, right? Now again, for people who have not seen yesterday's, yeah, operators are playing, but we took 2 entry. Personally I have made more than 10% today, right? I have made more than 10% today, deploying 10 to 15% of my capital. I am very happy. I took 2 trades and 1 stock option trade, 3 trades, and I am done with my day, right? Now I will go to the way, guys, I said VIX is rising, right? I said VIX is rising, which is not fast move ke about 325. Okay, so don't only look at the put option chart. See, Prava, we always start with the BankNifty, right? We always start with the BankNifty spot. When I was explaining, I was saying this came here, then there is a grinding move up. Every time it is coming to 44,370 and taking a support, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now after 5 times, right, it won't take a support, right? It's more than, and see, when a support is to be taken, no, it should actually cause a big displacement. If you see, right, support is taking and grinding and going up. These are not good candles for a person to take long. On the option chart, see, your morning high is 379. Here, whenever you are taking a trade, is it even giving you 50-60 points? No. Last time when a new, it's almost gone to high, your option price has not even moved 25 points. This is not a good sign. It is like you are taking a knife. There is a cold block of butter and knife is not able to, knife is also struggling to pass it. These are not the trades as an option buyer you should plan. An option buyer should come, it is like a knife through the hot butter, hot knife through the butter or knife through the hot butter. It should easily go through it. and in the momentum, if you are on the wrong side, your SL also should hit in 5 or 10 minutes, not more than that. A clear sign that you have not taken a good trade. Self analysis, again, it's a tip that I am giving you guys. If you are entering a trade and you are neither getting a good SL or your target, you understand that you are not on the right side of the trend, because it should hit, right? Clean candles are not there since morning, and which is where I said, right, we will wait. Now it was consistently hitting here, 5 or 6 times it hit intraday, and when it's hitting, right, when do I consider it as a support? If this candle is actually taken out, right? Market should form a new high. Ideally it should. So for me to see, it's a bull market. For now, me to enter a short trade, right, I need to wait for 44,370 and a bearish candle there to enter in a smaller time frame, in 1 minute, right? See this candle. Nick, which question is with respect to this, right? Yeah. So if you see, the candle displacement is very slow. Candle displacement is very slow. If the displacement is slow beyond all time high, buyers are not interested to take the market up, right? So then what happens? Sellers have waited. They have long given a chance to buyers to take an all time high. Given buyers are not interested, sellers actually came here. Many people would have placed their stop loss, it actually came down, right? Now again go back to option statistic. What did I say? When I was analyzing OI, right? I said generally I don't like analyzing OI. I said here 44,300 is a support, 44,400 is a resistance. 44,300 say, now for the first time call writers have started writing. You have to actually wait now and see, right? If 44,400, see here the put side covering is good. Now I need to see if 44,300 put writer starts covering, right? These fresh positions which are getting created, I want to clear these guys off. If I have to get a good trade. If you see now, the put and call OI is nearly equal. When we were started analyzing, it was 30 versus 24. So I said this is nearly equal, but this is a support. For the first time in the day, this is a support, right? Now what did I say here? 50% it will come. Now it is falling, right? You will get another trade below 44,340. You will get another trade below 44,340. Don't be in a rush, right? There is no call trade. I am again saying right now, there is no call trade, right? Now I am again going back, right? I had analyzed the components yesterday. I said each and every component barring 3 are looking like they are nearing their resistance. So if you see, I had said 1636 is a resistance for HDFC. It actually went up 1641, right? So I said this entire zone is a resistance, right? Kotak, surprisingly, I said there is a open high candle. If it breaches that, so that candle was breached with a gap up, and now it is acting as a support. But Kotak for me is weak. ICICI, again I am expanding this in case the charts are not visible. I said this area and this area will act as a resistance, right? This will act as a resistance. This has actually, for all the banks today, ICICI is looking like someone which can actually trigger a good profit booking. Axis Bank, I was neutral to bullish. I said this bank is looking good. I would not touch it even if I have to short. My hopes were with HDFC, Kotak and ICICI. I said SBI also, if it starts sustaining above 591, can go long. 591 will act as one round of resistance. You can go back and check my daily analysis video. IndusInd, again I said I don't want to short because it's trading at higher levels. There could be, yeah, in whose whole components, yeah, it was at resistance. I think 3 were on resistance, but HDFC, ICICI together, Axis separate, right? And Kotak and IndusInd typically go along with HDFC, right? And that is where I was hoping to get a good short trade, right? Now folks, we again get here we try and see. I hope on these jumps no one is entering on the call side of the trade. This is one round of support which market has taken, right? Do not enter on the call side. Do not please enter on the call side. Please do not enter on the call side. We will again get another good trade on the put side. For people who want to take an entry above 312 here, you can enter 44,500 PE. Your stop loss will be 290, 22 point stop loss. Again, only if you have made money in the morning, risk 10% out of your profit. Else consider this as a good session where you are learning, right? Else consider it as a good session where you are learning. Don't get aggressive there. The reason I am saying, see again, I'll just zoom into 5-minute chart. See, look at this candle, right? This is where option sellers have actually made hay. 391 to straight 287. Someone who has written this option has made 2,500 rupees with one lot, right? In a matter of 5 to 10 minutes, right? So this candle low, once it gets taken out, you will come in the game as an option buyer. Upside, yes. 325 was a level, because if you see, I was explaining J hook when the setup actually happened. This is a J hook from morning 10:25 till here, right, 2:10 for 4 hours, right? Market is consolidating. Okay, this is active now, guys. This is getting active. This is active, right? 320, guys. This is active. Be very quick. If you don't get a closing above 325, you may have to exit, right? I'll again come back to J hook. So on the J hook, throughout this was consolidating. Once this level gets taken out, right, you again, if you go again market, you have to read from left to right, right? If this is the left hand side of the screen, and this is, again, I don't know how you are looking at it, which is where I am saying, right, if this is, I am explaining, if this is the left hand side of the screen, right, if this is the left hand side of my screen, if this is the right hand of my screen, here there is a thick consolidation beyond which immediately there is a resistance here. That is where when I looked at Fibonacci levels, I could see 325, and I asked everyone to enter a trade here. It was a very quick move. It went all the way. Now I am seeing again a move will come. Guys who have made money, if you can enter, take an entry. I need a closing above this candle 328, 330, right? Once it closes, it will give you a good move. Otherwise it will now not give a move, given it has, as in it's still a bullish market, right? Only for a profit booking we are taking this trade, right? Start trailing once it goes above 335. I have given an entry at 312. 312 was an entry basis this candle, right? 312 was an entry. Again, if this candle by 245 is not closing, we are very close to the last 30 minutes, right, for the market. Don't risk, right? 325, it is 323, right? 325, if it is not giving a closing, exit the trade. We have made our money in the morning. 2 trades went well, right? 2 trades went well. Don't be in a rush to make money. Don't be in a rush to make money. We have made decent today. My endeavor of these sessions is to ensure I am able to translate and give back the knowledge that I have acquired from various traders over a period of time. It is not for me to display my skills as an option buyer, right? It is for me to actually translate the knowledge so that when you guys in future are doing it independently, you can take your trades, right? You can take your trades independently. I am observing this candle, guys. Now I don't want to lose the money in the last 15-30 minutes. 10 points are done, right? It is not a good risk reward that I got, but I will not give the money back to the market. I want to just wait and see. If it's closing above 335, I will enter, right? Guys, is the setup understood? Please say yes or no. 330, guys, 330. 330, it's a magical number. Once it closes above that, you will see again a good movement. If you are not getting it now, in 2 minutes we will close, but now I should not lose money. I didn't do that, Manju. I didn't do that, right? Again I am saying, guys, if you have made your money, see, again this candle is not good, right? This candle, let's see what is the reason on the chart. Let's see what is the reason on the chart. Okay, it has to close below this 44,290. We'll wait. We are getting good. See, if we get a good closing above 332, we are in the game, guys. We are in the game if we get it. It's again for people who have not made money. You have got your 12-14 points. Trail, don't lose. I don't want you guys to join the session and lose your money. I don't want anyone who has joined my session to lose money because he could not interpret the trades. 335, guys, 335. 335, we have made 20 points. We have made 23 points. Our 1:1 is done. I don't want any member now to lose any money here, right? 340, guys, don't lose money, please. We will get back to learning. I just want to close this call. I am expecting a good movement. The first condition has been met. I wanted to see a closing above this candle. Now I want to see this guy who has written, right? He has to start booking his profit here. I will try and actually I would like to continue my trade here, but again, if you have made money, don't give it back. It is more than 1:1. Guys, we took 3 trades today in Bank Nifty. All 3 have been successful. Don't unnecessarily, for your greed, give the money back to the market, right? Don't unnecessarily for the greed give the money back to market. I am repeating, if you have made decent money, just relax. We will get a good learning session. This particular area, which is, see, again, after a big gap up, right, we are not able to pierce these lows. Actually, no candle is closing below this. This is your solid body of buying which has happened in the first half, right? This is where the volume had come. Guys, thanks Mukund, great. आप बुक करिए, आपका पैसा बन गया. वाई यू आर एक्चुअली, सी अगेन गाइज, नाउ देर विल बी प्रॉफिट बुकिंग इन द मार्केट. वी आर ट्रेडिंग एट ऑल टाइम हाइज. वी आर स्टिल नॉट आउट ऑफ द ब्लॉक्स. गाइज अगेन अंडरस्टैंड, यूएस का डील अब तक हुआ नहीं है. वेडनेसडे को अगर उन्होंने रिवर्स गियर में गाड़ी चला दी ना, तो पैसा पूरा जेब से लेके जाएगा. पैसा बैंक में क्या आ सकता है मत सोचो. पैसा बैंक में जो आ गया है ना, उसको सेव करो. मार्केट में अगर कैपिटल है, आप आगे भी ट्रेड कर सकते हो. आपको ऐसे बहुत कॉल मिलेंगे जो 9 का 50 होगा, 60 होगा. सो डोंट, आई एम ऑलवेज से दिस, राइट? यू हैव मेड मोर देन 5-6% एवरी डे. यू आर गुड टू टेक योर ट्रेड्स एंड क्लोज इट. मैं तो उससे ज़्यादा रिस्क ना रिवॉर्ड चाहता भी नहीं हूँ. 3-4% इन अ डे मिल गया तो बहुत हो गया. दिस इज़ आवर फिलोसॉफी. आई टेल एवरी वन द सेम थिंग, राइट? नाउ we were on, okay, the debt ceiling deal, right? So if you see, right, both parties, Republican and Democrat, have agreed, but there is a area where there is confusion. It has to go through. So again, my trailing stop loss is out. I don't wait on these trades because this was an area beyond which I was expecting a fast move. It did not happen. Around 330 I have exited my quantity. This went up to 339. नोशनली आई टुक अ 10 रुपी लॉस, विच इज़ ओके. मुझे उससे डर नहीं लगता है. मुझे मेरा प्रॉफिट पूरा नहीं देना है. मैंने एनालाइज़ किया था, मार्केट ने मुझे कुछ पैसा दिया, जितना मैं सोच रहा था उतना पैसा नहीं दिया, लेकिन मेरे लिए इनफ है. मेरे लिए 1:1 जाने के बाद में ट्रेड नहीं, मेरे लिए बुलेट्स है ना, बहुत ही कीमती है. once I enter a trade after analysis, right, I either take stop loss or I take profit. If it's gone in my direction, I cannot extend beyond 2 loss making trades to ensure my morning profit is captured. Here it went through my analysis. I have actually taken out. Sagar, I'll give the view. Just hold on. it's an important topic which I want to just cover, right? So डेट सीलिंग का जो न्यूज़ है ना मार्केट से अभी भी बाहर नहीं है, it is still under discussion. Conditionally they have agreed, both parties have agreed, right? Now only once it has happened कि गाड़ी रिवर्स गियर में आया था, वो 2011 में हुआ था. 2011 में, and I spoke with Mahesh bhai at length and he was actually going through everything with respect to debt ceiling. Mahesh bhai actually confirmed that yes, this has happened in 2011. गाड़ी रिवर्स गियर में आएगा तो बहुत बड़ा फटका देगा, and that is where we are asking people to now just wait and relax. 18,500, 18,600 in Nifty was a good target. We have met that. बैंक निफ्टी 44,500. सी बैंक निफ्टी का ओके, बैंक निफ्टी का एक्चुअल टारगेट जो है ना, बैंक निफ्टी का जो टारगेट है, एंड आई एम गोइंग टू डेली चार्ट, राइट, टारगेट बड़ा है लेकिन एक राउंड ऑफ प्रॉफिट बुकिंग अगर अभी आएगा तो अच्छा है. क्यों? ये आपके 9 दिन का कंसोलिडेशन था. कितने दिन का? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 days rather, not even 9, sorry I was wrong. 10 days का कंसोलिडेशन है. ये पैटर्न का जो टारगेट है ना, दिस इज कंप्लीट कंसोलिडेशन फ्रॉम 43 360 380 टू 43 टू 44,151. ठीक है, 700 पॉइंट्स है. इसका टारगेट 1 इज सपोज टू बी, आपको सीधा यहाँ से जो मिल रहा है ना, यही I'll just adjust this. Okay, this is the target, right? This is the target of the pattern, right? Now given this was a trend line which was coming from the top, I will have to adjust this. It's ideally a range, but given there is a trend line which is coming from the top, I need to adjust this, right? Now first target is always 1:1, ठीक है, and this is my target 1, this is my target 1, and my target 2 is generally 1:2. ये पैटर्न के टारगेट्स होते हैं फ्रेंड्स, ये पैटर्न के टारगेट्स होते हैं. ठीक है, ये मेरा टारगेट 2 है. ठीक है, इस तरह से प्राइस एक्शन ट्रेडर्स ने प्लान किया होगा इसका, इस चीज़ का. ठीक है, इस तरह से प्राइस एक्शन ट्रेडर्स ने प्लान किया होगा. बट इफ़ यू थिंक राइट, ये वन डे में नहीं आएगा, ये वन डे में नहीं आएगा, शायद वेनसडे को क्लैरिटी मिले तो थर्सडे या फ्राइडे को आएगा. अब हम ट्रेड करें, वी आर ट्रेडिंग वीकली ऑप्शंस, राइट, वी आर नॉट जनरली कैरिंग. सो सी इंडेक्स में when I give a trade, they come in simple alphabets. I have an SL, I have a target, and I give a stop loss, right? I give an entry point. Mahesh bhai generally carries positional. Now when we are looking at it from neutral eyes, right, we both feel that this particular section, right, we feel there has to be a retest before a rebound. The targets are big, but there has to be a retest. The reason why there has to be a retest is ये range को breakout ना gap down करके नहीं किया है. Go back to my analysis. Had there been a gap down, a consolidation, and then bulls would have come in and broken this, right, we would have actually not asked anyone to exit anything. But this is actually basis a news, right? It's gapped up and gone. So there is no price action which has happened between these lines. That is where we feel it will not be a runaway gap. It will come down, consolidate again at this level, get retail traders to short the market. Once they have shorted the market, they will cover these shorts and go up, right? Folks, very, very important concept. People generally don't teach logics, they only give trades. I am trying to teach logics to you guys so that you guys don't need to spend time and take your trades independently. You can avoid going to any live sessions. You can take your trades independently once you have learnt it, right? Once you have learnt it, you can do this independently. I hope everyone has got this logic. Say yes if it is understood. If no, then we can again talk through it. I'm assuming yes, right? See again, guys, stop loss and target both are part and parcel of every trader's journey. Don't be worried about stop loss. What you guys need to do is first think whether my trades are logically following certain set of events. If you are logical in nature, if your setup is logically following certain set of events, yes, you will hit your stop loss, but when you will get profit, you will be able to make good, right? Currently CE is below VWAP. I would not encourage any trades. There are no trades right now. There are no trades right now, right? There are no trades right now. We got two trades. One gave more than 1:2, another one gave 1:1. We are happy. The morning trade that I have given has given more than 1:2, right? It has given more than 1:2. If you have only followed our calls on the channel, 3 calls have yielded more than 160 170 points, right? They have yielded more than 160 170 points. A single lot player also, who has come with a capital of 50,000, right, and deploying only 6 to 8,000 rupees on the calls that we are recommending basis our study, would have made, forget capturing all 160 points, even if you have made 80 points, you have gone back to home with 2,000 rupees. It is more than enough. 4%, right? It is more than 4%, right? So again, I will get into Grasim. I hope my point is well made and understood by everyone. I am saying on the 3 trades, even if you could not capture the second trade, even if you could not hold the first trade well, right, you would have at least made 80 points. Even with one lot, people would have made 2,000 rupees. Yeah, cool. I will now take up stock options, guys. I am now not looking at taking any index trades. I personally, but my personal bias is it will fall. My personal bias is it will fall only. The reason is very clear. I showed it in the 5-minute chart here. This is how it is actually behaving. I am expecting another round of dip only, right? The closing will not be to cover to cover the gap, right? I'll take up Grasim, and I will take up Ambuja Cement, right? I'll take up Grasim and Ambuja Cement. Guys, understood? Now don't get trapped, guys. If you have just been following us, you have made your 2-3,000 rupees with one lot. It is more than enough for the day. Don't try to overextend your greed. Okay, I'll come back now, right? We will look at Grasim. Yeah, okay. Okay, see, look at Grasim, right? Look at Grasim. Now this is a monthly call option that we have given, right? This is a monthly call option that we have given. Okay, so this, if you see, right, very quickly, right, 1 2 3, right? If you see, this is a nominal movement. I consider it as 1. This is creating a rounding bottom kind of pattern, right? A rounding bottom kind of pattern. It has spent, the reason why, again, these are daily charts, guys. These are not small time frame charts, right? These are daily charts. It has created a nice rounding bottom pattern. If you see, the selling came here, right? Look at this buying candle. Look at this buying candle here, right? Look at this buying candle here, which was with volume. I wanted to see a closing below this level, right? Never happened, right? Never happened. This is 24th August 2022. Rounding bottom. This was good selling pressure. Market में volumes on the seller side started reducing. this rounding bottom touched this support couple of times and boom, it went above this candle, right? This selling candle, it went above this selling candle and started giving you a nice closing here. Right, it gave a nice closing. 2 days it closed above this level, retested, went up. Now what is it doing? It's consolidating till this low. Till this low is protected, right? There is another retail selling which has come. Problem is this selling has come at the support. You don't sell at support, you always try to buy at support, right? If you look at the swing of this chart, here, right, there was a breakdown of the structure, right? This, wait, I will just, here there was a breakdown of the structure. There is an inducement here, right? Market went up, closed above the inducement level. This is the swing high of this break of structure. This is a swing high, right? One time now above this candle, I am expecting above 1728. We are expecting the targets of 1786 and 1836, right? But again, these are long term targets. This is a selling candle. Above this, the sellers, for the last time who have tried, this is known as exhaustion of selling, right? We will see a big move up, right? This is where Grasim is not at breakout. Grasim is now forming a good base above 1728. You would see a sharp movement up, right? Have I addressed the query? Shubham and two people had the question, Shubham and Sagar, right? I hope I have addressed this query, right? We will now go to the next one, which is there was one of view on Grasim. Thanks for IRCTC. Then okay, Ambuja Cement is there. India Bulls, we made good money today, Nick. Ambuja Cement, let's quickly. So see, similar to when we were looking at, yes, IRCTC is also at a resistance. IRCTC above 740 any day will fly, right? That is a chart pattern which was actually consolidating near 700 levels for some time, gave a breakdown, again went down to 620, right? And now it has come up, right? Shankar, yes, we'll analyze. You see this big selling candles here, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? These big selling candles, right? Big selling candles. In between sandwich candle is green, but you can check that. Look at these 4 selling candles, right? Sellers were active here. Now sellers don't come in a very slow manner. If the seller volume is there, it is, yeah. Harinath, can I suggest one thing? Please post everything on the support ID. Ramco, I remember everyone exited with some sort of profit. Ramco had given 2x, 3x, right? Post it on support. Someone will actually address. I will have to go back and see the option chart, and I would also have to go back and see the call also that we had given, because most of the people have actually taken out 30-50% and above in Ramco. That is for sure something I remember. Now coming back to Ambuja Cement, right? Selling volumes had come here. But last selling point, market has not even bothered to retest this area, right? In a grinding manner, it actually continued to keep trading from the budget candle, right? It tried to, no, it is not come with handle pattern. We'll talk about the pattern later. ये तो pattern बनने के लिए 516 तक जाना है. But in a grinding manner, right? This last selling candle high, which was actually, see, this is a budget day candle when lot of cement stocks actually went for a toss, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times it took a resistance. Now if you see, right, this depth is high, This is the deepest point. See, this is the deepest point. Yeah, PVR can go up. We are also hoping for PVR to go up. This is the deepest point. This is less deep. This is less deep. This is the least deep. So if you see, right, market gradually started creating a channel wedge, right? It is not exactly a wedge, but it's more like a funnel. It's a volatility contraction pattern. On a daily chart, when this happens, selling volumes are here. Do you see any volumes after this? Do you see any volumes after this? इसका 25-30% वॉल्यूम्स भी नहीं है. अगर यहाँ पे देखोगे ना, इसका 25-30% वॉल्यूम्स भी नहीं है. ये इसने जब ब्रेकआउट दिया एंड सपोर्ट लिया है ना, द टारगेट्स हियर आर 493. These are the targets. It can go right up between 487 and 533. But these all stocks we would recommend from a cash position holding. From a cash position holding. Is this understood? Right? Right now it has given a breakout, then consolidated, took support, again went up, right? This, for people who have not seen my Reliance chart analysis, right? I had shown a trap candle. Where is this candle formed? 0.5 of the swing. This is the swing low. This is a break of structure. This is a swing low. This is a swing low. This is a break of structure. This is the inducement point. Beyond 440. Yes, you are right, Prava. You are perfect. Beyond 440.2. Right? Beyond 440.2, you consider the spread of 0.8, 0.5 points. It will be 441. Any closing beyond these levels, right? You start taking trades for the targets of 452, 486 and 533. Right? Again, there is a probability, but if you analyze it using the candlestick pattern, the volatility contraction, the way the resistances are formed, this will actually give you the same story. Now these are not for intraday. These are not for intraday, because when you are analyzing the chart, the break of structure is happening in daily. Entire analysis is on daily. When you are looking at the targets, sorry, my sound is clear. Pivish, now don't buy anything. Your stocks, Apollo, right? Look at the daily chart. I will again pull up Apollo. Apollo, Reliance and certain charts, right, are very, very bullish. Mamta will analyze HAL also. After this, I will analyze HAL. Infosys review. But SK, Infosys, have we posted the call? I don't recollect. See, Nasdaq, once it goes high, right, Infosys has a gap that it needs to. Yeah, it's still the first order flow only. Right? Is this chart on Ambuja understood? We'll get into PVR, HAL and Apollo. Right? Now, yeah, I'll get on to PVR, Inox. Rohit, Shriram Finance has also given profit. We said don't hold it beyond, as in it had come in my analysis also on Thursday. Market close ho jaan do Pivish. We'll look at it. Right? So okay. PVR Inox, right? The logic is very, very clear. When you seeing this chart, right? Do you see a falling channel here? You see a falling channel, right? You see a falling channel. Now there was a big, okay, there are a couple of big selling candles. One was here. This is a big selling candle. Right? This is a big selling candle. Sorry. Wait, I marked it incorrect. Sorry. This is a big selling candle. Right? This is a big selling candle. That selling candle has been mitigated because you had 2 or 3 days closing above it. Right? Since then it has been consistently falling. The next bit of selling actually came here. There is a pair, this, right? We were hoping for consolidation and a closure above 50% of this. Today, once it is falling down, right, in coming days we are expecting 1376 to 1387. Once that is retested, we are looking at the targets of, first target is 1476, the second target is 1490, and then it could go all the way up to 1570. This stock typically makes big moves together, right? The reason for giving a trade here was we saw consolidation here, and then we were hoping for a breakout above this level. It actually fell down, it's again consolidating and going up, right? So it's a June month call. Hold it with a stop loss, considering that it should not close below 1340, right? This one is understood, right? We'll get into HL again. All stocks that we are giving with a monthly time frame, right? We are again PVR, I think we had given mid-May or second week of May, 13th, around 13th or 15th we had given. Okay, this is HL, right? Clearly HL, look at this. These points were taken out, right? I think HL call was given somewhere here when it was Piyush, wait, we will Piyush, if you have made profit, you deploy 10%, otherwise no. If you have made profits through our call, deploy 10%, considering it can go to zero, else please don't enter those trades. Now when HAL started consolidating here, Mamta, we were looking at a breakout to actually take these levels out. It has not happened. Hold it, it's a monthly call, hold it till 2980 is not breached. Maruti is a bearish engulfing. We have given a put on Maruti, Raghavendra sir. We have given a put on Maruti. The reason is there are numbers which are expected. So the calls, right, some of these positional are also given basis the numbers that come, the data that comes, right? So if this is able to manage closing about 2982, if you see these four candles are forming a range, any day above 3082 we can see 3175 and 3200. Titan, but why? Who gave the Titan call? Piyush, where are you getting these stocks from? I don't think we have recommended this one, right? Let me check, but I don't think. As far as I remember, I don't think we have given Titan. नहीं दिया है भाई, टाइटन हमने दिया ही नहीं है. टाइटन हमने दिया ही नहीं है. आई डोंट नो why you took Titan. Right, Titan we have not given. Let me just have a look at Titan stock, but I am not sure. What is your logic of holding it? Arey, but Twitter stock gainer, arey, that many people will give many trades. Please don't enter these recommendations, right? Please don't enter. Even when we are giving recommendation, we are telling everyone, while we are also trading live, don't take trades if you have not made profit from our calls. 10% से ज़्यादा. Okay, wait, we'll see the trade. Titan, and there was Apollo, right? I am not missing anything, right? Okay, Apollo Hospital, no? Apollo Hospital has been coming in our radar for some time now. So the reason for going on Apollo, right? You see these volume candles, right? The big volume candles. Market has actually not been able to take out this low, right? This also happens to be the support level. If you see, right? This also, the reason why I am not marking this one is this has already done its work. Here when it came back, right, this has already done its work. So if you see, this particular candle had closed, taken this support here. I am not considering this specifically because this has completed its work. This one came, took a support. Now at every downside, right, if you see, these candles are actually taking a trend line support, and this swing which was formed, market is consistently trading above this level. Apollo also, nature wise, it actually moves big. Yeah, I will analyze Titan. I was not clear why you are asking for it, because we have not recommended it. I'll analyze it. Now if you see, right, big swing down, big displacement here, market is now, this is no structure right now, this is no structure, this is actually consolidating. If I actually put a Fibonacci here, consolidation supports are being taken at 0.5 and 0.36. This areas, there was a resistance here, but if it was a resistance, it should have broken this swing. It is not breaking the swing. This is for how many days? April and May. You have 45 days worth of price action. Consolidation is happening after this big candle move here. We are expecting beyond 4650 this one to actually move all the way to 4840, right? So you may get to see now, by characteristic, this stock actually moves big. If you see, right, it's narrow candles, but it moves very big. The day it moves, right, it moves very big. These are June monthly calls. Hold it, but only with 10% of profit. Again, this is basis technical analysis that we are seeing. There is volume here, then a complete flat line, gradually going up, started trading near your resistance. Your SL personally should be any closing below this level, 4434, right? Any closing below 4434, right? That is where the options also that we have given are all worth 50-60 rupees, and I think there is one worth 90 rupees, right? So in the process, you don't lose much. Now a discipline that we are expecting from everyone is to just take one lot, not more, right? And don't average, please, right? We will proceed on to the next one, which is, I have covered. Okay, Titan is there. Pivish, you wanted to look at Titan, right? I hope I am not missing anyone's side. Okay, Titan, right? See the pattern, right? Again, look at this pattern, right? You see a good, okay, this was the previous high, there was a break of structure here, it did an inducement directionally, right? It is skipping. Now here is a flip zone in the market, right, that it has respected. Now this is my entire swing, this is my entire swing. My mentorship guys know why this is a swing. I'll look at SRF also, Shankar sir. My mentorship guys know why this is a swing. This directs this decisional area. Yeah, Mitesh, I'll come there. This decisional area is coming near 50%. Ideally, this is where the inducement happened. This is the first block below inducement. This is where the inducement happened, right? This was the break of structure. First break is here, second break is here. This is where the inducement happened with this swing down 50%, and this is the block flip area, right? This is where the break of structure happened. And Divis Lab, we have made money, Nanda sir. We have made money. Now don't take any trade here. So at this area, when this doji kind of candle forms, right, you mark this, you don't take an entry here directly, it's a daily chart, you zoom in and then you take an entry here, right? This has actually given a good move up in a grinding manner. It has consolidated and now breaking out. Ideally, I would wait for a retest of the levels 27767 and 2729 before I enter long again in any stock options. Titan also characteristic is such that it consolidates for a long time. It's part of consumption, and its movement is related to gold. Titan generates a lot of profit from the gold prices, given gold prices have actually hit low levels of 1940, 1943. They do tend to report, as in when it goes up, right, it moves along with gold. When a fall happens, they tend to actually, if they have bought it at higher levels and through Tanishq, right, whatever sales they do, Titan tends to react. Titan tends to react there, right? So Titan for today is broken out of this range. There are 3 to 4 points. Mitesh, Divi slab, we have booked out all the profits since the area that we took, right? I'll quickly get into SRF. SRF would be the last stock that I would like to look at, right? I hope no one has missed any trade. I quickly would like to see if any trade was, but see, if you see, trade has not been generated, right? Since the time we are actually here, see, there is no trade generated, guys. Again, if you see, we took our 2 trades. Great, 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 Pivish, great. Why is Bank Nifty not opening here? So if you see, this has been shunting between these 2 points, 50-60 point range, right, in Bank Nifty. Don't even bother if it's not an expiry. You will not 20-25 points. Your SL is 20-25 points. These are not trades that you should take. And I was saying that this will not give any movement also. Okay. We will get into SRF. SRF had a good pattern. SRF had a good pattern, right? SRF is now trading near its resistance. I think the option that we have given, Shankar sir and Mitesh, no, Pivish, wait, no BTST for the next 2 days. Wait now. I think Apollo Labs we have given. I am just waiting for that. Don't be in a rush. See, today FIIs are on holiday because of Memorial Day, right? You have Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday they will open their dukan. Wednesday they have congressional meeting to vote on the this thing. The deal to go through on the debt ceiling, right? So the news is out that the debt ceiling has been done and dusted. But if you follow Bloomberg now, right, if you see, there are some gray lines which they need to work on. So till we have a clarity there, I am recommend. In fact, we have recommended to everyone, whoever has made money now on stock options, please start exiting. 30-50% trail now. We are not tracking this. In fact, Mahesh Baba himself is sitting on cash, because on Wednesday, if anything goes negative, it will be a big reversal from there. It's a news based thing. In market you have news, technicals, and then fundamentals. Fundamentals help you stay in the market for very long time, right? If news come, then everything goes for a toss. Yes, I'll look at Infosys. So SRF, Shankar sir and Mitesh ji, it's now at a resistance. We had given this stock option should be in good profit. Since the time we have given, this is in good profit. I personally would say, if you have made good returns here, exit, because your targets upside are not much, right? This will continue to hold here. Given tomorrow is Finnifty expiry, market will be range bound, and day after tomorrow we have this voting on the deal, right? I would say this one has given good money. Exit and sit with cash. We will get better time to buy stock options. Now Infosys, right? Okay. Volume and displacement of candle, right? See, Infi has a runaway gap, right? And runaway gap is right up till 1386. This is a runaway gap, right? It has been there for a long time. Now today's closing, right, it should have done above this level. I would have confidently gone ahead and asked people to buy this, right? You see this channel? Do you see this channel, right? My targets are still intact at 1356 to 1396, but after this dip could come all the way to 1283, right? From there it will give a good. Any profit is good. I am always saying this, any profit is good, right? If someone is not taking money from your, great. Dalmia Bharat, you made decent profit, which is great, right? These again, so Infi, right, is falling. Nasdaq was firing on Friday, right? Today it's a holiday, futures will not have much of a movement. Personally, I want to see a flip zone is here. This is where it has spent a lot of time. If you remember, I had also given Infi once in my stock pick. No, see, actually right now there are, see, in Indian market, right? In Indian market you have quarterly earnings, right? Then you have some events in India, some global events which impact India, right? Now quarterly earnings are done. So you need some stimulus from outside to help you actually take. Yeah, I'll see IBUL, right? So if you see right now, this range which was actually broken out, this range has not been retested. Tony, thanks. I hope, Tony, you have made some money. We had 2 calls and I hope you have been able to make some money because you join during your office, I think your office closing time, right? You come from Australia, you join at that time. So I hope you are able to make good because it's a time when you have to go back home, right? So this area has not been retested. Personally, I feel one dip can come. Okay, no worries, right? No worries, Tony. Don't take any trade when you are not comfortable taking a trade. If you are outside with family or outside when you're not in front of charts, I always recommend people to not take trades. In fact, Friday I did not do a session. I was outside in my son's school. Yes, I took couple of trades, but I don't want to risk your money also, right? In my case, I manage my risk in a way whereby my previous day profits, some percentage is a loss. So I also went with very less. IRCTC results we'll have to check, but I think IRCTC has given movement. Everyone is booked out. I think primarily the result season is over. Adani Ports, there are some 2-3 stocks where results are pending, but primarily result season is over. On Infi, whoever is looking at Infi, right? Infi can come down and retest this level before any movement up. The reason why I am saying, I was hoping it's given an open high candle today. It has actually given an open high candle today, solid Marubozu candle. It will need to actually break out of this candle now before any up move happens, right? So if you are holding any positions in Infi, it's time to look and book at profit, right? Quickly we'll get into IBUL's housing finance. There is not much time left. IBUL housing finance we had given today above this level. I think it was given on Thursday or Friday. It was given because of this pattern formation and then continuous doji around this. Thursday or Friday we had given this. It has actually given, the stock option has given more than 2x 3x, right? It's a time to exit. You look at this, it's a time to exit because of this. There is a resistance, it has taken a resistance. It's big selling which has come. 4-point selling on a 120 point stock is 2.5-3%, 3.5% gone. So please don't hold on to this trade, guys. No BTST for tomorrow. ICICI GI huge gap up, yes, and that is where that pre-open trade did not trigger. But we in our internal group with our mentorship students, we had picked up 2 stocks, Mahindra and ICICI GI, right? Was there J formation in Infi? Yes, there was a J formation, but the problem is that gap which is big. After their result, I think their result, Infi is generally known to either meet the guidance or meet their bottom line margin numbers, right? I think this time their guidance was also poor and they did not meet their bottom line numbers, so there was a big gap down. So it's a news driven panic selling which happened in Infi. अरे सागर, डिविस लैब से सब निकल गए, अभी आप क्यों होल्ड कर रहे हो? डिविस लैब ने एक्चुअली अपना काम पूरा कर दिया है. ये यहाँ पे अपने रेजिस्टेंस में कायदे से देखो, 1 2 3 4 5 कैंडल ग्रीन बनी है. अभी अपोलो हॉस्पिटल यू कैन कैरी बट हैव अ व्यू. आई हैव गिवन अ लेवल वेर यू कैन इट कैन फॉल. ये रेजिस्टेंस पे ना कंसोलिडेट करेगा. ये पूरा रेजिस्टेंस एरिया है सागर, ये पूरा रेजिस्टेंस एरिया है यहाँ पे. ठीक है, ये रेजिस्टेंस एरिया में कंसोलिडेट करके 3337 तक आके फिर ऊपर जाएगा. ठीक है, डोंट कैरी राइट. वी हैव मेड गुड मनी ईयर. डिविज लैब में लोगों ने बहुत ही अच्छा पैसा बनाया है. डोंट कैरी till Wednesday. I would recommend, if you have only made profits, tomorrow morning if you open your screen and everything becomes zero and yet you are not losing 10%, only then carry. Otherwise please guys don't carry. And 10% also out of the profits you have made through us. Again I am saying these are all technical studies, these are based on probability. You have a news based event which is planned on Wednesday. गया तो आसमान तक, नहीं तो रॉकेट फुस होएगा ना तो नीचे कैपिटल को डेंट करेगा. हमको ऐसे ट्रेड्स लेने ही नहीं. हमको बहुत मौके मिल रहे हैं अभी ये मार्केट में टू मेक मनी. सो आप कैपिटल ऐसा मत सोचो हर बार के 5-10 हज़ार डाल के मुझे 5 लाख 10 लाख बनाना है. अ वेरी बिग पोर्शन ऑफ दीज सेशंस व्हेन वी आर डूइंग लाइव इज़ टू एंश्योर दैट पीपल कैन गेट देयर माइंडसेट करेक्ट, right? And that is where I am saying, right, these are more educational series for people to understand how we plan our trades, how we take our trades. In between, if a setup happens, the setups that I am explaining on my channel free of cost, right, those setups, if they are happening, I am actually saying that I am entering here and I would like to take a trade and extend it till there, right? So only planned trades where a setup is happening. Will that news have any impact on real estate? Yes sir, real estate will be impacted because real estate gets impacted with banking as a sector. Kailash, PFC market is closed. I will take this last talk, right? I will take this last talk and then I will close the session, right? PFC, right, is actually trading near its resistance. Now see, it's facing resistance from two ends. See this, right? Upside, right, the target is capped at 181. So if you see, right, today where it hit highs, right, 177, you have this margin only, right? There is not much margin, right? Do not take this trade right now. It's consolidating. There is volatility contraction for sure, right? If you see, this is narrowing of wedge, right? It may consolidate and shooting star in BankNifty in daily candle, but there is a runaway gap. So don't get fooled there. Don't, guys, anyone, please don't carry puts. I have clearly said there are levels. बैंक निफ्टी में तो आपको इंट्राडे में 120 160 पॉइंट्स मिल रहे हैं. उससे ज़्यादा का लालच मत रखो. 120 160 पॉइंट ऑप्शन में मिल रहे हैं. Generally no, I don't think they will default. I think a resolution will come, but right now they are just pulling the threads to ensure that Republican Party's agenda is also met. Yeah. कैलाश, ओ PFC में ऊपर रेजिस्टेंस है 177 181. टारगेट बड़ा नहीं है. अगर आपने रिस्क लिया है ना, आपका रिस्क राइट 166 तक है, 164 तक है, तो 10 पॉइंट का रिस्क है, सामने 6 या 7 पॉइंट का रिवॉर्ड है. इट्स नॉट अ गुड रिस्क रिवॉर्ड टू टेक कैरी द ट्रेड. ठीक है, लास्ट वन आई विल क्विकली चेक. अशोक लेलैंड. पर्सनली ऑटोमोबाइल स्टॉक्स वी आर बेरिश, राइट. ये रेंज में चल रहा है 155 एंड 135 के बीच में. ठीक है, इट्स रनिंग इन अ रेंज. नाउ इफ यू ऑल्सो सी दिस थिंग, right, support is at 139. So 7 point support and probably a 8 point reward. Not a good, yeah, because of China news. Yes, right. एंड उसका इनपुट कॉस्ट है ना डिटरमाइंड बाय निफ्टी मेटल, तो वो भी हमेशा नज़र रखा करो उस पर. दिस इज़ अ रेजिस्टेंस, दिस इज़ वेर इट कैन टेक अ सपोर्ट. पर्सनली आई वुड नॉट कैरी एनी ऑटोमोबाइल या ऑटो सेक्टर इन डीप रेड टुडे. वी हैड गिवन मारुति पुट ऑल्सो. We had given Maruti put also, right? Maruti put, Mahesh Baba generally is a call buyer, never gives put. Mahesh Baba had given Maruti put, right? So again, auto sector is in deep red. Try to be cautious. Do not take the entry. Do not take any unnecessary entry. Guys, with this I will close my session. Thank you so much. most of the sessions we are getting entries, right? I don't plan that I will come and I will try and take an entry. Today I felt personally it would be very difficult. Within first 10-15 minutes, right, we got an entry. Go back and see all my YouTube live sessions. If you are not able to join our mentorship program, that is fine. You guys are spending a lot of time with us here on Telegram, on YouTube. We want you guys to go home with some value. The value is the setups that we are teaching. No one comes to live sessions and teaches their setup, guys. I am teaching them free, and sometimes when the trades are happening, I am also explaining the logic of why I am taking a trade, so that people can know that, okay, see, stop losses will hit. I am not saying my stop losses will not hit, but when I am entering, there is a logic to every trade. I take it basis logic. If you enter our YouTube sessions for 5 to 6 days, you would understand that at least 6 to 7 trades are happening with a logic. I try to ensure everyone is able to follow that and make some money, or at least get some knowledge. So don't think that my sessions may there is no SL. No, I give SL. My accuracy is not more than 66-70%, but my risk rewards are good. And that is what keeps me in the market alive, right? And I use certain setups, very simple setups on price action. If you see, generally there are no indicators, very simple setups, right? So everyone can learn. Guys, try to spend some time on those YouTube videos, at least 1 or 2 profitable setups, right? You will be able to deploy, which will be able to help you money. Adani Enterprises right now weight Nifty Metal, because of the Adani is part of Nifty Metal, right? Because of China news, it will fall down. Yeah. Perfect. Thanks guys. Whoever is working from home and making money, good. 4 to 6% is good enough, right? Cool. See, market did not go anywhere, guys. While we were analyzing the session, market did not go anywhere. So these are, see, with experience, right, more and more time you will spend with chart, you will get the hint. Market will tell you this is now not a time to make money. When we took 2 entries, we made money. Now relax, right? Thanks guys, everyone. Thank you so much. You guys come and give us time. Always feels good for us to actually give some value there. Thank you guys. Great that you are liking the session.